Howdy guys, this is Support Specialist Dave here. I've just parachuted out of my transport plane, or transport helicopter, and I am on my way to a site at which I am going to establish a supply base for Squad 1. We've been tasked to this island to rid it of the terrorist cells that have been allowed to run amok. Commander 1 landed not too long ago. He set up a headquarters on the other side of that gulf that you see ahead of me. And so he set up a headquarters over there, but he needs a supply base. And he knew that I was the best person for the job. So he specially requested that headquarters bring me in. And so I'm here. Now, like I said, I am parachuting out of a helicopter. We had technical issues. It got struck by lightning. I believe you can see the smoke over there. And so, unfortunately, my heli blew up. So I get to hoof my way over to the location and hope that the cargo container that it was carrying survived the fall. So I will, I'll be back with you when I make it back to the base. Alright guys, I'm just about there. You see, it appears that there was a URL that was abandoned nearby. So that's useful. I'll be able to use that to cart stuff around. And there's my helicopter. But it looks like the supply crate survived. So that'll be nice. Would have been nicer with the helicopter. Don't look forward to filing the paperwork to get a replacement from headquarters. But it is what it is. Go ahead and get that ready to go. Now, I said it was an abandoned URL. I technically found it here on a scouting pass. That's why there's a code on it. And once I get parked over here, you'll see that there's supplies in it as well. Went ahead and crafted some off camera so I didn't have to bore y'all during the report. I'm missing stuff. Poop. Okay. So, my first task here on this island is to build a structure at which we can house supplies. Obviously, I have a pretty sizable armory right now, which will be nice. It'll serve them quite well. But yeah, I'm here as a support role, so I am to keep this base well stocked, and I am to make sure that the beer is always cold, that the mission, that the operatives working the mission are always fully stocked. I'm just the all-around go-to guy when it comes to picking their stuff up. So let me real quick get rid of some of the stuff I had. Re-equip myself. I wasn't given a lot of head notice before I took this mission, so I wasn't quite ready. But that's the handy thing about being a supply guy. Is well, you have the supplies. Alright. Go ahead and stick a scope on that just in case somebody comes. Let's get to constructing. Alright, so I know that I'm going to want a hangar. So I'll put that in. I'm going to need a light because it gets dark. Workbench, campfire. Those should be obvious. Let's see, is there anything else I can grab to get started? No. Okay. So go ahead. There we go. This territory is now mine. Well, Squad 1's. So I get to... Well, I get to start building it. Red border, anything within that border, I have free license to. First thing I'm going to put down is a hangar. I don't know if you saw, but there's an airstrip up behind me. So constructing this hangar will ensure that we're able to bring planes in if needed. But we're also able to park helicopters, construction vehicles, anything that Squad 1 requires, I'll be able to house safely in this hangar. I always forget how big these hangars are. Alright. Just like that, the supply base is underway. Now then. I'm going to put some general building supplies over here by this storage container. This will be required when it comes time to add additional items to the base. Alright, let's see what else. So I'm wanting to hold on to that light for now. I want to put the landing pads down first. Let's see. Yeah, concrete mixer. And grab some of this stuff to put inside the hangar. Apparently I was a little too far out with that one. Let's try it again over here. There we go. Perfect. Like I said in the beginning, this is the supply outpost for the entire squad. So I have to be sure to keep a very well stocked base so that they're able to come in, grab what they need for a mission, and get out. Fast and in a hurry. But I don't want them to leave a mess. So I'll go ahead and put a trash can there. And the boys would have my head if I didn't have a fridge to keep their beer cold. Do that. I'll start grabbing some of the supplies that I'll need for helipads. There we go. Nice little storehouse going there. Now for the helipads. It's not necessarily the most sturdy of materials, using wood like this. But if I can save funds by doing this, it'll make replacing the helicopter that crashed awful lot easier. So I'll be building these 3x3 platforms. Alright. What do I have left? So that'll serve as a lower landing pad. I'm going to build one up here. There are other foreign operatives also operating on this island that have agreed to keep us informed. So from time to time you may see notifications like that down there. They are also working to rid this island of its terrorists. Come on now. No, I built this too close. Well, that's one of the bright sides of working with wood. Awful lot easier to take down and move. Alright, I think I want it up here. Yeah, that'll be good for the upper pad. Alright. Now I have to start working on the supports. Let's see. Backdrop there. Let me double check with this truck and see if I have any more. There we go. I knew I had more floors. Let's see if I can't finish off this upper landing pad. There we go. Alright, so the top deck of the pad is done. See about supporting it a bit more. Yeah, I think it needs it more on the other side. Gotta make sure that this is secure enough to support one of those heavy transport helicopters. Especially if I'm wanting them to send me a replacement. Alright, let's see. Alright, one more wall for support. Might as well put it in over here. There we go. Alright. So I got 2 landing pads constructed. Let's come around here. Oh, I didn't grab a fridge. I grabbed exteriors. Wouldn't be a safe landing strip if I didn't include a light. I can't have helicopters coming in here during the night without any guidance. And then get us some passive energy generation going. If I'm going to be running this base, I'm going to have power. There we go, that should power the light for me. And the fridges, of course. Now then. Place a second fridge down. Now this video archive, I know is a bit dry, but with good reason. This is me setting up a base. In future uploads, I will be including footage of this base being used. Just obviously, in order for it to be used, there has to be something. There has to be something for in order for us to use a base, we have to have a base. So I had to build the supply outpost before I could run missions out of it. Let's see. I thought I had brought a table with me. But it does not appear so. Let's get this let's get some of these supplies out of the container so that they stay good. It's hot out here, guys. It's hot out here, and they're sure not gonna like it if I spoil everything. Fridges are running nice thanks to the solar tower. That there. It's not luxurious meals, don't get me wrong, but it's still meals. Okay. I guess I'll be putting the laptop on a fridge for now. There it is. I seem to have made a mistake, guys. Looks like I placed the laptop incorrectly. There we go. Try that once again. Now that I know proper orientation. Okay. There we go. I now have the ability to both access cameras, but I'll be able to radio or satellite communication with the headquarters as well. Unfortunately, I think that's all the time I'm going to have. It slowed me down a little bit since I had to bail from the helicopter. I wasn't able to do as much as I had hoped. But next episode I'll be building up the base a little bit more, running a few missions now that I have something to work off of. Hopefully getting another helicopter. We'll see from there. But for now, this is Auto Dave, signing off.